cried to a reddened seam. The rafters held their breath, and all the soot above the grate fell quiet as a threat. I thought the house was settling, just wood remembering rain, till a woman's voice came through the brick and spoke my fear by name. Not loud, not near, not flesh against the room, more like breath caught in a throat that never left the flue. It moved through ash, it moved through stone, like something buried, learning tone. And every word came black with age, a handprint opening inside the cage. When the chimney whispers, do not call it smoke. That is not the weather turning. That is blood that finally spoke. When the chimney whispers, every ember leans to hear. We hid the tree from our own daughters. We hid it because it was here. I stood beneath the soot-line mark and felt the mortar shake. A name I did not know I knew went living through the grate. Then came the words in broken pieces, not mercy, not relief. The root was never kept from strangers, it was hidden from our teeth. From our hunger, from our daughters, from the ones who bear the spark. From the hand that looks like blessing, till it learns to love the dark. The wall knew first, the flame knew then, the silence knew what silence women. And in the throat of this old home, the dead were pressing bone to bone. When the chimney whispers, do not call it smoke. That is not the weather turning. That is blood that finally spoke. When the chimney whispers, every ember leans to hear. We hid the tree from our own daughters. We hid it because it was here. Not from thieves, not from strangers, not from priests or wintermen. From the child who reached too early, from the girl who would ask again. And the house became a mouth above me, soot and grief and warning thread. If you follow what is waking, do not come as one half dead. When the chimney whispers, now I know the sound. Not the dead returning softly, but the buried rising through the house. When the chimney whispers, something older answers near. You were never meant to find the tree. You were born to bring it here. Then the ash came loose in silence. Then the last red ember thinned, and all that stayed inside the dark was her warning in the brick. Not from strange